And in order to accomplish these aspirations that we have, we're going to have to talk to a whole lot of people who don't care about Black liberation or Black, equality. They don't care about those things. We have to convince just enough of them to get these things through. So the responsibility of the majority community is, if we're all talking about people who are moral, just-minded, equity-seeking individuals, it is their responsibility to seek these conversations out, as uncomfortable as they may be. Our responsibility is to partake, to be partners, negotiate, because these are all going to be very tough negotiations. But at the end, coming out of this with a better deal. Coming out of this with a better deal for our civic discourse and our lives in society. So people coming out into the public square, talking and discussing about issues as controversial, as uncomfortable as they may be, and really coming to task using logic and reason to come to a better state of affairs. This is going to involve politicians. It's going to involve local leaders. This is going to have to be something at a national, not a national, but a local level that goes up. I was, kind of misinformed as a younger person. It's not national and down, it's local and up. And we're going to have to support legislation like, Sister Harad's, legislation. We're going to have more people. We're going to have to develop a lot more young individuals who are legislators or council persons, lawyers, people who are in this area, who understand logic and reason and argumentation to really push a new agenda forward and to help us develop an agenda. And also that's going to have to be with some partners, some allies. We're going to have allies who are completely on board, who are collaborators, and then we're going to have people who's just going to give us a hashtag and give us a tweet, a retweet or something, and we'll take it. We're hoping we get more people who are actually going to put action in and not just retweet. We're hoping that there's going to be people coming to the table and who are willing to distend the things that only benefit themselves to benefit others. Because at the end of the day, that's the crux here. People are putting themselves completely before anyone else at the expense of everyone else. If we want for our brothers and sisters what we want for ourselves, these things cannot happen. We can't be okay with these things if we see each other as human beings and we truly want for each other what we want for ourselves. So bringing all of the work back locally and coalescing into something bigger with our allies, I don't know of another way forward. Listening to Black leadership, listening to Black voices, deferring to Black voices on these issues. It's a necessity. And unfortunately, it has not happened yet.